Hello everyone, hope you are fine. In this video, I would like to show you some useful variables or environment variables we can use it in order to configure the history command. The first environment variables is hist size. So, and this environment variables can control the total number of lines in the history command. So, if I type history command like this command print me a lot of commands. So if I want to limit the number of commands stored by typing history command, I have to export this hist size like this, hist size, and I put the number of stored command in history. So I would like, for example, let's say I want to store only 5 recent commands like this. And now if I type history like this without options, this command prints me only the last 5 command because I put 5 for history for hist size variable environment variables. So history 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Only I can store now 5 command by typing the history command. So another useful example to control the total number of lines in the history, we can use, as you know, all this command, all are saved in the /home/username /point_bash_history. So I'm here, I'm under /home/ec2 minus user, the username. If I type ls-a, I can use the file point_bash_history. If I type cat point bash history like this, also I can see a lot of commands. So another useful environment variables to limit the total number of lines in the file point_bash_history is typing export hist file size, hist file size like this. Let's say 5. And now if I retype cat point bash underscore history like this, only only 5 command will be stored in this file point bash instead of lot of commands. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's say I want to store only 2 commands like this in this file. So cat bash history. So only 2 commands are stored in the bash history file. So another useful environment variables, we can use hist control like this, export hist control equal And this variable, environment variables, we can use it to eliminate the continuous repeated entry from history. So I want to put the value of this key, ignore dubs. So with this command, I can ignore or eliminate the continuous repeated entry from history. So let's show you an example. I would type history like this. So, and now I would type cd slash change directory slash etc 5 times. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now history, the command history, and as you can see, only one time the cd slash etc was stored in the history command. Why? Because ignore dubs, so I can ignore the duplication or the continuous repeated entry from history. So it's useful if another example, pwd 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and now history. And as you can see, it's only stored one time in the history command. So another environment variables, in order to ignore specific commands from the history, we can use the hist ignore variables like this, hist ignore, and then simple quote, and we choose the command we want to clutter from history or eliminate from history, ignore from history. So I want to ignore the pwd command and the ls command like this. So export like this. And now, for example, I would type pwd cd ls minus a ls. And now if I type history command, as you can see, the history command only save the ls minus a, the cd, but the history command didn't save the pwd nor ls command. So with the hist ignore, I can ignore command, and so the history command can't save this command ignored by these environment variables. So, and another useful environment variables is to change or put the date, a date, and the hour I typed a command in the history. As you can see now, when I type the history command, we can also see the command number and then the command. So if I export hist time format like this, hist time format equal percentage sign f and percentage sign t like this. And now if I type history, I can put or add the time and the date and the time when I type the cd command and other commands. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lecture.